Here's a step-by-step actionable plan you can follow to make $500 or even more. Step number one, make sure that you have this trading app, MetaTrader 5, and you have a trading account with MetaTrader 5. There's another tutorial on our channel, YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I share the tutorial as to how you open a first trading account. Just go to videos, you'll be able to see that, and make sure that you subscribe. If you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see the tutorial how to open a Forex trading account. Here it is. So you watch that tutorial and you learn how to open a trading account, and you visit our website. That's the step number one that you need to take for you to actually have a trading account. Now, once you have a trading account, what you'll do, you go to the codes. Same thing with the iPhone. You'll go to codes, and in codes, what you're looking for, you have to add these assets: volatility 75, volatility 25.1s, volatility 51s. These assets are the same. And then you have gold, you have US Tech, which is a stock, and you have Bitcoin, you have USP 500, you have volatility 75.1s, volatility 100. These are the assets that I highly recommend. But this 1, 2, 3, these are the best, right? I trust you've seen me trading volatility 75. So adding this asset is simple. You just go to the plus icon. For iPhone Vision, you just go to the search icon. You'll be able to see it there, and then you add this asset. It's simple. We have another tutorial as to how you add this asset. So once you do have this asset, all that you have to do now, you are left with doing some analysis, entry, stop loss, and take profit. So let's look for volatility 25.1s. Tap once, we press once here, we go to chart. On chart, what we're looking for is make sure that we understand a lot size. We have another tutorial whereby I guide you through to understand a lot size, but now let's just keep it simple and easy. We'll tap here, and then we adjust the lot size to 0.20. All right, or we can just keep it at 0.10. 0.10 is the first lot size that we can use. What we're looking for here is making sure that our time frame is 15M. We're trading high for the day and low for the day. And if we tap here, where's the low for the day? We press this horizontal line here. We want the horizontal line. The low for the day is here. You see this vertical line, that is a period separator. So you turn it on, make sure that you know this is the current day, 21st of December, and the previous day was 20 December. Now we are actually approaching that area, which means we were looking to take a sell, even though we couldn't take a sell there. Let's actually go to 15M. We change time frame somehow. This is what we have here. All right, I want to show you as to when we actually where we actually have a sell currently. All right, the sell is active here. All right, that's a high for the day, and we're expecting to take profit at a low for the day over here. All right, let's actually move it above here, and you can see that's a profit of $1,250. Stop loss goes above those rejection wicks. So this rejected wicks here, that's where we set our stop loss. So let's actually place it like this. Our phone is kind of acting weird, but this is what we have over here. Stop loss goes above there. All right, we've made a mistake of a stop loss going below. Our entry was supposed to be, a stop loss supposed to be here. We're not supposed to risk more than the 90,000, because that will be 800, 1,800. So we're not supposed to risk more than 90,000. So the 14 that you see there, there is a comma, but even though the comma is not there because of these digits here, right? This is 2, 4, 6 digits, and then comma, and then after that we have 2 digits. So that is why that I would say it's 7,118.14 because of the 2 digits after the comma. So this asset will allow you to actually risk C71 and profit. This is how much money you can expect to profit. So that is why I moved from trading currencies, because they are not giving money. They are just currencies, and they're highly regulated, which means the governments are there. They want to make sure that the currency does not move that much. So it's better to trade the stocks. It's better to trade the crypto, which is Bitcoin. It's better to trade the commodity, which is gold over here. it's better to trade also the synthetic indexes, which is what I mostly trade. If you see my videos where I share what my results when I actually take this trade. So if you have any questions and there's where you do not understand, you have some difficulties as to Bozza, I'm struggling, you can actually trade in this way. All right, this is a V75. Just use a rectangle box over there, though you might not see it. This is the high. This is the high here. This is the high there. High price for the day, and below here we have the low price for the day. So now, the way that I use, I can just explain it on our phone so that you understand better. The way that I use the half of the day, I use a break and a reversal, which is a pullback, and let me just show you this in this way. Let's go to this Volatility 25 chart, 15M time frame. On a Volatility 75 right now, we had a break and we are having a pullback. A pullback means that the chart is going down. There's a reversal. We have a reversal on top there. All right, we have a reversal there. Let me just add something like something that I can use to pinpoint the reversal. The reversal is here. Can you see the reversal there? That's the reversal that we have over there. So we're going all the way down, and here this is where I'm interested to take a buy, because that's a pullback and a retest. Even though I want to take a buy there, I'm still expecting for it to reach the lower for the day. So I trade break, retest, reversal, continuation. I'm not sure if you understand. So that's how our Bozza strategy is based on, that the chart will break previous areas of higher zones, or it might respect. If it does respect, then we're still taking a trade of a sell. I trust you understand. So this is how we form the strategy, how we design the strategy for the trader to trade any financial markets, not to exclude or be based or limiting you based on time. So it's not limiting you based on time. So you can be able to trade in this way. I trust you understand. If you have any questions, you can let me know, and I'll be happy to assist you to understand better what you need to do in terms of trading this strategy. All right. So let me explain some of the things, because I know some of you will be asking some questions, and you have some questions to understand what you need to do in terms of looking at the structure. I said we are having a break. This is one, this is two. The chart gets in here, bounce back, does its thing, gets in here. That's number one, that's number two. If it respect here, we'll see it by the chart or the color of the candlestick not closing above this previous first stick here. If it does close above, that's a break. And if it retests, I look here if we have any engulfing. If we do have an engulfing, then we are looking to take a buy. Exit will be here. All right, this is what a break and a pullback. Then we have a reversal. Reversal is when the chart breaks and goes above. The same thing that when it comes back here in this area. That's what a break of this previous area and a reversal from this point in area. And this part here is a pullback to this downside. So we are looking for possibility of buying here if we can't find an entry at this area here. So it's the same thing that actually we're looking. This is when we are looking for buys and sell. It's the same thing when it goes down like this. Create a one, create a two. The chart goes like this and creates these areas. All right. If it breaks below here, we are looking to actually for it to pull back. There's a reversal here at this point. This is a low price, the reversal, and we're looking for it to reach this area. We take a sell, and we're still looking to take a buys here. So we're looking for two positions at the same time, but we're looking at whether are we in a reversal, are we in a pullback, are we actually breaking, are we respecting that area. So we are focusing on that. So if you're applying it on your chart, this is what you'll be actually looking for to trade. That you are trading a reversal, and these are the assets that you should be trading. You see how much money we were actually going to make if we got in that trade early. Let's go to chart, and we go to Volatility 51S. It's the same thing. You go to chart, all right, and we adjust the lot to 0.10. Remember, the lot is always the same. does not change. So we adjust the lot size here to 0.10. All right, just like that, and we go down, we go to pending order just to show you the low and high for the day. And let's see here, what do we have? We have the low for the day here, and now it's time for us to actually take a buy in this area. All right, I took a buy there, and stop loss goes below what? Below this area here. So we're risking $100 to profit how much money? To profit how much money? Let's look at the half of the day. Half of the day is here. All right, so we're expecting to profit 460 $61. So we can just click what? Click this arrow and click modify position, and from that we have placed our order, and now we wait for the market to do its thing. And if it reach that area, all right, if it reach that area, we take profit, and we can just get another position again, since the market is actually a bit down there. So that means that we overall were risking what? We are risking $200. So we just place the stop loss over here, and overall we're risking $180. So you have to actually also manage your risk to not actually overtrade. This is where it gets more tricky. So now we're expecting to make almost $800. So we can just click here, modify, and then we've modified our position. All that we wait for, we go to trade. All that we wait for is for this to give us the profit, and this is the account that we have. So if we're gonna lose here, we're gonna lose $182. So I trust it makes sense, and you'll be able to trade in this way. So that is why I'm no longer trading the currencies. Because of what? Because of these assets, they are actually so constant. You don't have any news except for the commodity, which is gold, the US tech, which is the stock in the American companies, all right, or in an American country, or American country. Yeah, I can say that way. But anyway, if you have any questions, I love you all. You let me know, and stay blessed. With that being said, that's all for now. I'll see you on another tutorial. If you have any questions, you will let me know as the Bozza. Thank you for sharing this information, because right now I'm able to see what I need to do in order for me to make money in this space of trading. Stay blessed.